Okay, so in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to retarget your motion capture data to a rig, to any rig. I shot some reference and I'm just going to play this, the first one. This is I'm going to do a finisher animation of two characters interacting. Start from A pose, I immediately go into the action, and I'll probably do something like a God of War kill here. He will attack an enemy that's on the floor like this, and then pulls the sword out and then kicks him. So let me play them together. I don't know if this will match, but let's try. Pull and then kick, and it will fall. So I want to keep this a quick animation, maybe like 3 seconds, maximum 4 seconds. Okay, let's go to QuickMagic.com and let's upload our video here. So the one that I did was player A. I'm just going to drag it here, and I will have this blue box, and you can use Unreal, Mixamo, whatever you want. I'm just going to go with Mixamo. We're going to drag it on top of that blue box, and then we're going to hit next. We have to change the first keyframe of animation to A pose here, and then full body, and just say generate now. It might take a couple minutes, so I'm going to pause the video here. Okay, so it's done. Let's go into the file. I'm going to click on this window, and it will bring up a preview window. You can view it in 3D from all angles. One, two, kick. Let's look at it from the front. Yeah, it's pretty good. I can use this, so I'm just going to hit download, and it will give me a zip file with the FBX. And let's just take that file and drag it inside Maya, into Maya, and let's turn this into 30 frames per second and hit play. Notice how the first pose will be an A pose. And I'm just going to create a plane here. Make that bigger. Put that into a display layer. And then I'm going to turn it into a template. So data is pretty good. So let's clean this up a little bit. Whenever you get motion capture data, sometimes you might have these weird curves. So I'm going to go into the outliner here and just clean up this data a little bit. So notice how it's just bones. If I go to view, shading, X-ray joints, we can kind of see that there's no rig. It's just the animation is just attached to the bones. So let's select all of the hierarchy. I'm going to go to select hierarchy, and I have a hotkey for this here as well. So I can select the whole rig very quickly. And let's open up the graph editor. This kind of thing even happens in the AAA studios that I work for. You know, we usually get this like bad data here. I'm going to turn this into auto tangent really quick, and I'll show you how to fix this kind of weird curves here. So our animation starts at frame 0. I'm going to go to frame -1. So you'll see, we need to set a key first, Set a key first on frame -1 and zero out all of these rotations. Okay. And then open up the graph editor again. And this time I will run an Euler filter while this whole thing is selected. Under curves, Euler filter, and it will most likely fix those bad rotations there. And now we can delete that curve, those keys there. Okay. So same thing. Now I'm going to open up any rig. I have a character here called Blockout Dude. Let's import him. You can import any character. This will work with any rig. And I'm just going to drag the Blockout Dude inside Maya. Okay, so he's underneath there. All right. Now let's, you can see the size is a little different there. Let's view his bones. I'm going to try to match the hips to his hips. So I might need to scale him up a little bit, or I can scale this down. So let's bring it on top. I want those bones to match of the hips there. Let me go to front view so you see it better. Okay, that looks good. Let's look at it from the side view. And I'm just gonna, let's do this. Let's put him somewhere there. Yeah, that looks good. Now I'm gonna hide the mesh on this guy because I don't need to see his mesh anymore. So let's select these two, add it to a display layer, and just hide it. And I'm going to select the Mixamo Mixamo rig, select all the joints, and let's add that to another animation layer. And let's turn those bones into different color, yellow. Great. Now let's go to perspective view, and let's start retargeting this. So today I'm going to use a free tool. It's called Animation Retargeting Tool for Maya. It's on Gumroad. It's free, and you can read about it here, how to install it. So make sure, you know, there's an old version, there's a new version as well. I downloaded this one, and I even made a hotkey shelf here for that. So let's open up that software. We're going to select the bones first and then the rig. That's how you do it when we retarget. And we're going to start from the feet. So let's go to the yellow one is the motion, right? And my rig is basically on top of it. So let's select the feet first, the foot, and then this one, the rig control. And for this, we want to do an IK because it's IK, right? And we're going to use translation, rotation, and we're going to align the rig to the bone. So let's hit create IK connection. The foot will snap there. Let's do the same thing here. Create IK connection. The foot will snap. So now if I play it, my foot is moving. All right. So now let's do the legs. Let's select this one and then this. And for this, let's try. So I don't want rotation, translation, and let's align it. So that locator will probably snap there. Nice. Let's do it here as well. Let's snap it. Now you'll notice that the legs went that way, but we can select those nodes and just drag them out a little bit. And we can play it. You can kind of see the pole vectors moving. Now let's do the hips. For the hip control, I'm just going to grab the hip control here, which is this triangle looking one. And then let's grab the root control of our rig. And let's do translation, rotation, and let's align it. Okay, and just play it. Now the lower body is moving. Okay, cool. So for the spine, I want to use rotations, but I don't want to align it because you see it's kind of like off here. Let's grab this one, see where it's rotating from. Okay, so I might do this. Let's try this. let's grab spine 1 and let's grab the bottom spine here. And let's disable translation and let's turn off align. So it will be offset. We're going to grab the rotation from the bones, apply it there. Create connection. Let's grab that. Sorry, let's grab spine 1. Shift select this one. Create connection. And let's grab the chest and the rig's chest and create connection. So let's see. How many neck controls does he have? Neck M, neck 1M. Okay, let's grab this one. Oops, sorry. Let's grab, that was the wrong one. So he only has one neck control. I'm going to grab that one and then the mid neck and just say create connection. Let's grab the head and the head control of the rig, create connection. Now let's play it. Yeah, looks good. Let's do the same thing for the shoulders. I'm going to grab the yellow one. Make sure I don't grab this one again. Yellow, shoulder control, create connection. This one, create connection. Now I will get some shoulder movement. Now let's do the hands in, let's make the hands in IK. I'm going to switch my character to IK. Right. And let's grab this hand and then this one. Let's do translation rotation and let's align it and let's create an IK connection. Nice. Same thing here. Create IK connection. And let's do upper arm, pole vector. Let's turn off rotation. Create a connection there. Drag that out. So you can select the node by these little buttons here. This one, create connection. And let's drag this one out as well. Cool. Now I can play this. Let's turn off the bones again. Let's turn off the rig control. See what it gave us. Cool. Now, if you want to compare it to what you had before, we can always, put it on top there. Turn it on and off. Pretty similar, so it looks good to me. So now we can bake the animation down onto the rig. So all you need to do is hit bake animation. Baking the animation will delete all the connection nodes. This is fine. Let's just hit yes. Now, if you look at this rig now, you will see there's baked data on it, right? This is how usually we get our motion capture data anyways, like everything is on ones. But that was a quick demo on how to, if you have motion capture, if you have bones, you can do this on any rig. Cool.